choice 5. Your choice 5. Your choice 5. Your choice is 5.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Only the night prowlers, Ellie, like this young fella and your raccoon and bobcat. Come daybreak, you can let them all out again.
Oh, Paul, please.
Now, Ellie, you got to remember that our neighbors are city folk. It scares Miss Drysdale to wake up in the middle of the night and see a strange-looking varmint peering at her.
Well, if he scares her, she hadn't ought to marry him.
This ain't no joking matter. I am determined that we is going to be friends with Miss Drysdale, especially you.
Milburn! Milburn! Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Did I hear your sweet voice, Margaret?
Yes, you did. The Clampetts are building some sort of a cage, doubtless for more of those revolting animals. Peasants. 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 And speaking of revolting animals, how long must I tolerate that feathered imitator?
Until Ellie Mae's birthday. She's going to be a present from you and me.
How ghastly. How ghastly.
You know, I should name this bird Margaret. She's picked up your entire vocabulary.
Shut up.
She's even picked up your personality.
That's right. Be insulting. You're a typical Sagittarius husband with Capricorn tendencies. Now, let's see. Today... follow the advice of a tall man.
His advice should be to forget about that silly astrology.
Oh, dear. Today, make a special attempt to be friendly to your neighbor.
Really? Like I was saying, that astrology is great stuff.
Surely it must mean the Bensons.
They're in Europe.
I could phone them.
Don't fool around with the stars, Margaret. Now you get over there and start being friendly to the Clampetts.
Oh, why did I have to be a Scorpio? Why couldn't I have been a Libra or a Pisces or even a Sagittarius? Sagittarius!
Hey, how is it?
I've slept in worse myself. I still say it's a heap of trouble just to keep that old grouch next door from complaining.
Well, Granny, if penning up a few varmints at night will make her happy.
Yoo-hoo, Clampetts! I got a better idea. Let's pin her up and make me happy.
Granny, don't pick no fights.
I don't pick no fights. She's the one who starts them. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Miss Drysdale.
Careful, Jed. She's up to something. How would you like me to plot your horoscope? You do it, I'll pluck yours right back at you. Well, she threatened me. I only want to introduce you to the mystic powers of astrology. Mystic powers of what? Astrology. Oh, don't be frightened. Just tell me when you were born.
She's born about the middle of November, Miss Drysdale.
Oh, you're Scorpio the Scorpion. We share the same sign of the zodiac. Here, let me put it on you. She's trying to hex me. When is your birthday, Mr. Clampett? Don't tell her, Jed.
Well, it's around the 1st of December, but what is all this?
Sagittarius. Bacon Kemp. Perfadoo. Now get honey and quit messing around with that black magic. You're fooling with powers that you don't know nothing about. Black magic? I'm warning you, burn that book before it's too late. But really, now get.
Hey, maybe we ought to find out a little more about that Zodiac and Sagittarius.
Don't say them words, Jed. There's no telling what evil they can bring on. That woman is playing with dynamite. Spell-making ain't for beginners.
Well, maybe we should have tried to stop her instead of chasing her away.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll go, Jed. At least I got a few protection spells I can use.
And how can I be friendly with the Clampetts when they... Milby! Milby! I've had quite all of you that I... Oh. Hello? Hello? Oh, shut up. Oh, no, not you. I'm sorry. This is Margaret Drysdale. Hold on. I'll pick up another extension. Shoot! My horoscope said nothing about being friendly to birds.
Miss Drysdale, where are you? I didn't mean to yell at you, but you're fooling with awful powerful medicine. I've been at it 50 years, and there's still things I don't know. Miss Drysdale? Hello? Who said that? Hello? This is Margaret Drysdale. Miss Drysdale? I told you not to fool with that black magic.
Channel 5, 40 years of fine tuning. Channel 5, bringing families together with laughter and with tears. That's been the job of Channel 5 the best for 40 years.
40 years of television's finest moments in 2 of television's finest hours. Carol O'Connor hosts 40 years of fine tuning.
Channel 5, 40 years of fine tuning. Channel 5.
The Channel 5 Convention Update brought to you by Molson Golden. Molson makes it golden.
I know a place
I know a place
where life is good.
where life is good.
A brand new place.
A brand new place.
In your neighborhood.
Your neighborhood.
Come to my place.
Where dreams come true.
My saving place can save a lot of dollars for you.
My saving place. Kmart.
Kmart.
Is your saving
Yes, it is.
You need value face to face.
Every day.
Kmart.
Kmart.
Sells great merchandise.
You're gonna get value at a low, low price. Here at my place, you know you're gonna get more.
Get more.
My saving place has got a lot of value in store.
Saving place. Kmart.
Kmart.
Is your saving
Sing it for me, children.
The new Solon Kmart will celebrate its grand opening starting Thursday. Hundreds of grand opening specials await you at this and all Cleveland.
This is the one that's going to do it, Miss Drysdale. Now, like I told you, don't you worry about the cage. I made it loose, so when you change back, you can bust right out of it. Miss Drysdale. I keep telling you he can't help you. You gotta put your faith in science. Now get a good grip on your perch, hold still, and think human. Rattlesnake rattles, tansy root, armadillo ears, eye of a newt. All my spell-breaking things I done mixed in, put Miss Drysdale back in her skin. I'm sorry, Miss Drysdale. I've tried everything I know how. Cracker. How can you think of crackers at a time like this, you old coot? Sagittarius. Oh, don't say that word. I'll get you crackers. Miss Drysdale, I won't say nothing to nobody about your condition. Not to Jed, not to nobody. Just please, don't keep saying them magic words.
Well, Granny, I declare if Ellie don't stop bringing home critters.
Don't lay a finger on her.
But you don't like critters in your kitchen.
I like this one.
What's all this stuff?
I'm cooking.
I thought we were going to have stew today.
We are. Them's the fixins.
Lizard tail? Armadillo ear.
It's a new recipe.
Kind of like the old one.
Run along, Jed. I'm awful busy.
You feeling all right, Granny?
Of course I am.
Anything I can get you?
No. Cracker.
All right, I'll get you a cracker.
They's right here.
Another? Granny, you been into your room with this medicine?
No, I ain't. Now get out of my kitchen. Too many cooks spoil a stew.
Armadillo ear.
Now, see here, Miss Drysdale. I can't keep your condition a secret if you're going shooting off your beak. Cracker. You ain't at the ones that give you. See? Look at the bottom of your cage. I mean your room.
Hey, Granny, Uncle Jed said you're making some special stew. You gonna put that crow in it?
No, don't say that. Don't even think it.
Okay. What's all this stuff?
Never mind. It's stuff like armadillo ears and lizard tails, bat wings, and dried newts.
Hot dog! How soon do we eat?
I'll get it.
Oh, Granny, that is the saddest looking crow I ever did see. Little and scrawny and...
Jethro, mind your tongue.
What do you mean, Granny?
Never mind. Don't ask me. Just be nice to that bird.
Okay. Howdy, ma'am. You are the prettiest little bird I ever did see.
Hello?
Who said that?
I didn't hear nothing. Hello?
Granny, that bird talked.
Jethro, don't.
There's something funny about that bird, Granny. I'm gonna take it out of...
Don't touch it. It's Miss Drysdale.
Miss who?
That bird is Miss Drysdale. She put a hex on herself.
Oh, Granny, you're greening me. That bird don't look like Miss Drysdale. Leastways, not much.
Careful what you say. One wrong word, and she'll turn us all into crows.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. She's sick because I throwed so many spells on her.
Maybe you ought to take her to a doctor.
What do you think I am?
Oh, Granny, I mean a city doctor.
City doctor? I ain't ever seen one of them that could cure a regular person, let alone one that looked like a crow.
You can't take that bird to no regular doctor. You got to take her to a critter doctor.
Critter doctor?
Yeah, I can look one up in the phone book.
Well, All right. But whatever you do, don't let her know.
Animal hospital.
Hello? Listen, I want to ask you, can you help Miss Drysdale? She's sick?
Mrs. Drysdale? Well, what exactly is Mrs. Drysdale?
Well, you mean now or usually? Oh, well, right now she's a crow.
I see. You have a sick crow. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to help her. What are the symptoms? Yes, how does she look and how does she act?
Well, she looks awful and she acts worse. Her legs and her feet are yellow. So's her eyes. She won't eat nothing, and her beak is red.
Would you say her condition has changed much in the last 24 hours?
Oh, honey, you wouldn't believe how much.
I think perhaps I better have Dr. Abbott call you back. What is your number there? Mm-hmm. No, I can't help you, and Dr. Abbott is in consultation.
That's city doctors for you. One can't help you and the other's out of town.
Want me to look up another one?
No, we ain't got time for that. Just take me to one of them big medical buildings.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go fetch a truck.
I'll get Miss Drysdale.
Margaret, the minor bird is gone.
Oh?
What do you mean, oh? I was very attached to that little thing. She cost me $250. And the cage was extra.
Money, money, money. You're certainly on the cusp of Capricorn.
Oh, never mind that gobbledygook. Just help me look. Call the Bureau of Missing Birds or something.
I have my own problems. I've checked and rechecked, and the stars demand that I make friends of the Crampets. And I still haven't found the tall man in my horoscope.
I'll make you a deal. You find my bird, and I'll find you a tall man.
Oh, Milburn, forget about that stupid bird.
Stupid bird? Why, that sweet little thing had a vocabulary of 25 words. Comes to $10 a word. Where are you, you little fake?
You might know some of these doctors, Miss Drysdale. Speak up if you're partial to one of them. I never knew there were so many doctors. Doctor? Doctor? Yes, I'm going to get you to one. Just take your pick.
Can I help you, madam?
Well, maybe so. I'm looking for a real good doctor for my neighbor lady here.
Neighbor lady?
I wouldn't want this to get around. But you know Mr. Drysdale, the banker, don't you?
Yes, I've heard of him.
That's his wife.
I think I know just the doctor for you.
Not me. Her.
Yes, of course. Dr. Reimer in 106.
He's a critter doctor, is he?
You just take my word for it. He can help you. Her.
Thank you. Did you hear that, Miss Drysdale?
Boy, is she ready.
I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I like to teach the world to sing. Sing with me. Perfect harmony. Perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a coat and keep it company. That's the real thing. I like to teach the world to sing. In perfect harmony. Perfectly. And I'd like to buy the world a coat and keep it company. It's the real thing. What the world wants today is the real thing. What the world wants today is the real thing.
I can't find hide nor hair, or Granny, nor Jethro neither.
She sure must have been in a hurry. Ain't like Granny to leave her kitchen in such a mess.
That's a fact. Well, come on, I'll give you a hand. I'll help.
Hello, neighbors. May I come in?
Well, we's kind of ashamed of the way things look in here.
Well, I'll have things cleaned up in a jiffy. Y'all go on in the parlor.
No, no, no. You go in the parlor. I'll clean up.
Well, Miss Drysdale, we can't let you do that.
You'll ruin your pretty clothes.
I insist. I'm your friend. Your good neighbor.
Well, ma'am, I think it's only fair to tell you it was Granny that made this mess. And after the way she mean-mouthed you...
Tut, tut, tut. Cleaning up Granny's mess will be my pleasure.
Should we go in the parlor like she says, Pa?
I think we best stay out here, Ellie. Keep an eye on her. That woman ain't well.
Crow named Mrs. Drysdale? Leave it to these Beverly Hills people to come up with the strange pets.
One moment, please.
Well, thank you. Hello, Dr. Abbott speaking. I'm calling about Mrs. Drysdale.
Paul. It's Miss Drysdale's doctor.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Judge Clampett speaking.
Yes, Mr. Clampett. I'm, looking at these notes on Mrs. Drysdale. I'd say we have a pretty sick bird on our hands. Now, tell me, are the symptoms still the same? Well, for example, I mean, are her feet still yellow?
I can't tell. She's got her shoes on.
Did you say shoes? Well, now you've got to get those off right away. I'm sure they look cute, but they can shut off the circulation to the feet.
Yeah, they do appear to be a couple sizes too small.
Mr. Clampett, I'm afraid you don't realize the seriousness of these symptoms. This could be a fatal illness. Now, listen carefully.
Well, yes, sir, I will.
Now, first, is she in a cage?
Well, no, sir. She's just hopping around the kitchen here.
Oh, that's very bad. You've got to get her in some kind of a cage immediately.
Doctor, she ain't gonna like that. Well, yes, sir. Of course I want to save her life. Give her what?
Sunflower seeds soaked in castor oil. Oh, and you might try to get her to flap around a little to increase the circulation. Yes, I'll check back with you later.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll do my best. Miss Drysdale's sicker than we thought. You go fetch some sunflower seeds and soak them in castor oil. I gotta put her in a cage.
What?
Thank goodness we got one. Miss Drysdale, what I'm going to tell you might sound like strange advice, but it's for your own good.
You have advice for... Mr. Clampett, how tall are you?
Ooh, 6'4" or 5? Why?
Advice from a tall man. This is it. Just like my horoscope predicted.
Now, be calm. You ain't going to like what I'm going to tell you to do.
Tell me. I'll do anything you say.
Well, first off, get out of them shoes.
Now, to sum up your relationship with Mrs. Drysdale, would you say that you like her as a person?
Oh, yes, of course. She's a wonderful woman. I like her fine.
Oh, no, you don't. You hate Mrs. Drysdale.
Don't say that.
You hate her, and you're taking out your hostilities on that bird.
It ain't so. Don't believe him. Do you want to get this building turned into a pumpkin and us into toads?
Now, lie down. I still have some questions to ask you.
Nothing doing. When are you going to examine her?
That won't do any good.
Ain't you going to give me no medicine?
I'll be very frank with you. I don't know of any medicine that can cure a hostility neurosis like this. Only understanding and love and affection. And it's up to you to find them. I can't do it.
Well, I got to admire you. You're the first city doctor I ever seen that admits he don't know nothing.
Seek that love and affection. It's the only medicine that can help.
All right. Guess I better take you home to your husband, Miss Drysdale.
Follow the advice of a tall man.
How you feeling, Miss Drysdale?
Oh, well, under the circumstances, I'd say quite well.
I got something for you. You want me to feed you through the wire?
Feed me?
Yes, ma'am. Paul says it's something you got to have.
Oh, well, if it's your father's advice, feed away.
Don't you worry, Miss Drysdale. I know your husband will be understanding of this. Of course, it could be a little jolt to him.
Well, hello, Granny.
Mr. Drysdale, I've got bad news for you.
Oh? What about?
Well, I don't hardly know how to tell you. But your wife has been messing around some magic stuff called astrology.
You're telling me it's turned her into a real bird brain.
Then you know?
Boy, do I know.
He knows.
You are, you little fatted fink.
None of that. She's got to have love and affection.
Well, then you take her home with you because she won't get any around here.
Mr. Drysdale.
Well, I was going to give her to Ellie as a present anyway.
You can't do that. You gotta keep her and take care of her.
No, thanks. She's been too much trouble already.
Did you hear that?
And that's another thing. She talks too much. Give her to Ellie.
Now, hold on, you good time, Charlie. Remember your sacred oath. In sickness or in health, for better or for worse.
What?
Tell her you love her.
Love her?
Tell her, or I'll tell Jed to take his money out of your bank.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. Now, you see how forgiving she is? Well, I'll leave you two lovebirds alone.
Why are you crying, Granny?
It always warms my heart to see a family back together again.
That's it, Miss Drysdale. Get the circulation going.
Oh, please, can't I stop now? I'm just exhausted.
Well, let me see your feet. Yeah, they's nice and pink now.
Oh, wait, Miss Drysdale. You forgot your astrology book.
Oh, thank you, Ellie. And in case I don't see you before Friday, happy birthday, Libra.
Well, my birthday's tomorrow.
I thought it was the 7th.
Yes, ma'am, that's tomorrow. Today's the 6th.
Today's the 6th?
That's right.
Oh, good heavens. The 6th. Today is unlucky. Stay at home. Beware of your enemies.
Miss Drysdale, it's you. I never knowed a husband's affection to work so fast. Oh, it's a miracle. You're your old self again.
Take your hands off me, you unkempt, uncouth, barbaric swine!
Oh.
Annie, how can you lie?
Didn't you hear what she just called you?
Yeah. Ain't it wonderful what a little love can do?
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.